going on today, guys? We're going to be looking at a cool Zakk Wylde idea today. We're going to be looking at a little bit of an accelerated picking idea. I think I called it Zakk Wylde speeding up pentatonics. Before we get started today, there's a Patreon available. The link's going to be at the bottom for you guys. Most of the videos that I do are on Patreon. However, roughly once a month, I'll put something on YouTube. But if you like this content, everything is on Patreon that's on the channel, and then some, plus full tablature for all of those videos, including this one. Take a look, link at the bottom. So, the Zakk Wylde speeding up pentatonic thing. The other day, as a tribute to Ozzy, I was watching the Live at the Budokan DVD. Great DVD. If you've never seen it before, please watch it. If you're a Zakk fan, if you're an Ozzy fan, if you've never seen it before, it's really, really great. Ozzy's on fire. The band is on fire. Robert Trujillo on bass. Just really, really, really killer stuff. But one thing that I noticed that Zakk was doing on a couple of the songs, and he does this in BLS as well, but on Road to Nowhere he does this, is he'll take a pentatonic idea and he basically sort of breaks the rhythm down. So in other words, what he does is he starts playing it slower, then he'll break it in 8th notes, then 16th notes, then 32nd notes, and really start blazing. So for the Patreon crew, the tablature has this idea listed where it's quarter notes. So we're going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what happens is it splits into 8th notes. It goes 1A and a 2A and a 3A and a 4A and a, then finally 16th notes. 1A and a 2A and a 3A and a 4 and a. And so what Zakk will do, this is going to be a quick video, but I'll show you multiple ways that you can do this, is he would go like, and he would do that. And he does that in the Road to Nowhere solo. He does that on Suffering Overdue for BLS. He does that on a bunch of the early BLS stuff. And a lot of the live solos that he does as well. You can take this pentatonic idea and you can move it anywhere. The one that I did here was just at 8 and 5 on the B and the high E string, which is A minor pentatonic. It's just the top part of it. I'm sure we all know that. It's just the bottom 2 strings of that. And like I said, you're basically just breaking the rhythm into various sections. I started with quarter notes, but Zakk doesn't really start with quarter notes. It sounds to me more like it's 8ths to 16ths to 32nds, so more like. I think that's a little bit more of kind of like what Zakk might do. But I think that it's a great metronome idea. Set your metronome to something like 60, maybe 80. Something relatively slow that you're comfortable playing, and then take this idea where you're basically breaking the rhythm into smaller and smaller, larger and larger chunks rather, starting with quarter notes. And a lot of people do this too. Like the first time that I ever heard anybody do it, and maybe the first time Zakk ever heard anybody do it, and most of you guys probably know this, in Don't Stop Believing, the beginning solo there when he goes. That right there is really actually a very challenging lick to play. It's not the easiest thing in the world. A lot of people think that you're just getting faster and faster, but it's doing this idea where it's breaking the rhythm up. And that becomes a really, really hard thing to do. Like specifically in that solo where it's 8th to 16th to pentuplet to 32nd, and that's very, very challenging. You can do that with this, but I think that's a little bit more of an advanced concept. Now, earlier in the video, I was talking about that you could do this right here. Obviously, you can do that for any of your pentatonic scales, right? You could go down here and do it. But another way that you can do it too, you can do it on your lower strings, which is another spot where Zakk might do it. Like a cool one would maybe be like here. 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Well, you could go over here. You could do it. Same kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Really, really cool idea that just kind of speeds it up. And it's just your typical kind of Zakk Wylde pentatonic idea, but in my opinion, it's something that he does that I've never really seen anybody talk about on YouTube. Not that I know of, anyway. Maybe you guys know a video where he talks about it or somebody talks about it. I've never seen him talk about it, and I've never seen anybody on YouTube talk about it. So I'm telling you the secrets to playing Zakk Wylde stuff. That's it for today, guys. Once again, there's a Patreon, blah, 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 all of that stuff, links below. Also, for longtime subscribers, I've got some cool stuff coming out in the future in regards to my own music. I'm about to put out an album of instrumental guitar stuff. So you guys will hear that pretty soon. I'm hoping to get the record out hopefully by the end of August. All the songs are done. They're all mixed and mastered. Everything is played by myself. Yeah, I'm just going through CD Baby right now to release it. So that could take a couple of weeks. But I'll have another video out about just that idea. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Hope you have an awesome week. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments, and I will get back to you.